In a world where children are most at risk of SEAH, sexual exploitation, abuse, and harassment, ensuring their well-being and protection is critical. Today, we will explore child safeguarding in both humanitarian and development work, diving deep into the challenges these vulnerable groups face and the measures that organizations and communities can implement to safeguard them. Importance of child safeguarding. Child safeguarding means steps taken by an organization to ensure the safety and well-being of children under 18 who use their services or participate in activities. All groups working with children must do this, whether they interact with them directly or indirectly. Safeguarding is a comprehensive concept that goes beyond merely direct interactions with children. It also covers the ways in which program delivery, communication, and media activities are carried out. The main objective is to prevent, detect, and respond to issues such as sexual exploitation, abuse, and sexual harassment. These concerns can stem from interactions with staff, volunteers, consultants, and contractors of an organization. Organizations have a duty to uphold ethical standards and set out clear guidelines to guarantee a safe environment for all children they engage with or serve. Critical components. Organizations must follow critical safeguarding components: prevention, reporting, and response. The organization's child safeguarding policy, applicable to all members, ensures protection rights for everyone under 18. The policy is not only accessible and child-centric but also underscores gender and disability inclusiveness. Furthermore, it provides guidelines specifically regarding the use of photographs, videos, ICT, or other communication materials of or about children online. All associated materials, including those centered on children and IEC, convey these policies in a manner tailored for children and addressing varied needs. Beyond the policy, the organization enforces child safeguarding through training, risk assessments, and safeguarding representatives. They are also well versed in local child protection services and liaise with authorities during significant incidents, complaints, and whistleblowing protocols. The organization enforces a comprehensive child safeguarding approach. Staff and volunteers receive mandatory training on reporting concerns, with child-friendly and disability-inclusive mechanisms in place. Anonymous reporting is facilitated, ensuring children's safety during follow-ups. Training extends to handling disclosures and effective communication with children during investigations. Clear protocols are established for child sexual exploitation and abuse, underscoring the need for expert interactions with survivors. The Safeguarding Investigations team oversees adherence, with continual protocol reviews and risk assessments reinforced by external evaluations. Recruitment and training practices integrate the principle of safer recruitment, which encompasses not only rigorous vetting but also thorough applicant screening through interview questions and references. It goes beyond mere background checks, especially since these can sometimes be insufficient or unfeasible in certain countries. Both initial and refresher training underscore the intricacies of child safeguarding. The organization prioritizes child safeguarding in risk management, identifying specific risks for children interacting with program staff and operations. This is supported by a comprehensive risk management policy, detailed risk registers, and regular reviews. There's also a robust case management process in place. A clear code of conduct is established for those working with children, whether at events, online, or direct activities like transport or aid distribution. This code, either within the child's safeguarding policy or separately, sets strict behavioral guidelines, notably prohibiting sexual relations with minors, with breaches potentially leading to dismissal. Given the high risks with downstream partners, it's crucial to thoroughly vet them and ensure they uphold safeguarding standards consistently. Especially during direct child interactions, rigorous mitigation measures are vital. The organization's code of conduct, either within the child's safeguarding policy or as a standalone document, clearly defines acceptable interactions with children, both online and at events. It highlights that any form of sexual activity with those under 18, including behaviors such as touching or kissing, is strictly prohibited, ensuring clarity across varied cultural interpretations. Staff are reminded of their role's trustworthiness and potential consequences, including immediate dismissal for breaches. The code is updated and acknowledged by staff annually, with records of these affirmations stored in individual HR files. In terms of governance and accountability, the organization has established clear structures. Central to this is the designation of key individuals across various levels, including a safeguarding focal point. This focal point, equipped with regular training and support, is pivotal in driving safeguarding initiatives and has the necessary influence to implement change. Their role is not just nominal, they actively promote and oversee child safeguarding measures. The governing body is well aware of the organization's interactions with children and potential risks. This is reinforced by a structured reporting system to the board, encompassing both broader safeguarding progress and specific cases. Regular risk assessments and board discussions further underpin their commitment. At the heart of the organization's approach is inclusivity. Through consultations with children and caregivers, safeguarding measures are continually refined. These consultations, be they face-to-face or digital, are always child-friendly and disability-inclusive. Feedback mechanisms are in place and are geared to be accessible, with staff and caregiver interactions affirming their effectiveness. In the domain of information management and communications concerning children, a meticulous approach is crucial. Prior to using a child's image, obtaining parental consent is non-negotiable. Organizations must judiciously assess the potential repercussions of broadcasting such images or information. Children should always be depicted with dignity, and any media that could inadvertently jeopardize their safety should be sidestepped. This includes avoiding visuals that might associate them with sensitive scenarios like trafficking or armed affiliations. When releasing content, eradicating identifying landmarks, disabling geotagging features, and ensuring all media-involved personnel are rigorously vetted are essential steps. Lastly, it's imperative to secure informed consent from both children and their guardians, making certain they comprehend the implications of such media exposure. The power of collaboration. Collaboration is essential in promoting child safeguarding. To create a united front against child exploitation, abuse, and harassment, organizations must collaborate by sharing resources and best practices. What is the community's role? Communities play an essential role in child safeguarding. We can make a safer environment for all children by involving community members, including children, in decision-making processes, raising awareness and reporting cases of child safeguarding through appropriate means. Child safeguarding is an essential component of humanitarian and development work. We can create a world where every child can grow and thrive, and be free from harm, by implementing these practices and fostering a culture of care and responsibility.